Hey, welcome. Come,
Hey,
have a
man,
seat.
you
I'm a
have a seat.
relationship expert, right? Yeah, you come to the right person for advice, bro. So this
Yeah.
girl likes to go out partying, she talks to a lot of boys. Seems to me that you got a keeper, you got a good girl right there. It's a green flag. Now what I want you to do is stalk her Instagram, stalk her social media, stalk her everything. Be desperate for this girl, keep on confessing your love and shit. Bro, do you even have experience though? But I watch a lot of YouTube videos. So I've been playing piano publicly for quite a while. It's like a month plus already, where there's like piano set up in public areas and anyone is allowed to play. And there's actually like this small little community of pianists that arrange times to meet up and to play piano and have fun together. And out of all of these public pianists, out of this little community of people, I feel like I'm the best out of them. Of course it sounds arrogant and stuff, but I'm not disrespecting any one of them. And one day I was playing and this guy walked up from the side and he said, "Hey bro, let's do it." And like, okay, who are you? He's like, "Nah, let's just do it, bro." I was playing on this like default volume on this electrical piano where you can adjust the settings. And he turned the max volume, he turned it up to the max. He said, "Let's just make it loud, bro. Don't care about other people." And when he started playing, I was shocked, to say the least. His skills outperform me in every way. He can play by ear, which I can do, but he's just a different level from me. And while I was sitting beside him when I was playing the duet with him, I smiled. It was like my mind opened. I'm seeing new things. And also 2 years ago, I was depressed. I had nothing I enjoy. I took no action at all in my life. I was incompetent. I want you to get to this end goal that I'll be talking about today. It's the end goal of like the state of complete improvement every single moment of your life, so that you feel fulfilled, you feel satisfied. You will have achievements and progress, and you will still want to keep on learning. You will still want to keep on improving and growing. So how can you reach this end goal? How can you reach this state in life? Well, I've been thinking a lot and I've come up with this like formula, this kind of strategy for this. The formula of self-improvement is rate of improvement, which is learning, times the volume of improvement, which is how much work you put in, how much effort, which is action. So the basic theory is like learning helps action and actions help learning. I'll explain this more in this video, but like, and basically this prevents burnout, because most of the time when you're burning out, it's mostly because you're like 100% putting all of your effort in learning, or you're 100% putting your effort in action. So like when you're learning every single day, like you're going to school every single day, you do not use any information from the biology, the chemistry, the shit that you learn every single day. That's why you get burnt out, because you feel like it's useless. You feel like there's no progress. It's either that or you put 100% of your efforts on your action. So it's like keep on doing the same work again and again without improving, without learning anything new, without doing anything different. It's basically like slave work. When you go to work a McDonald's job, you do the same thing every single day. That is basically 100% action. So to prevent both of these situations, you need to split them up. 50% of your effort on learning and 50% on action. That's how you prevent burnout, and that's how you truly improve as well. Now, first of all, let's talk about learning. What will happen if you do not learn? Because learning is much more deeper than you think. It means much more to you than you will ever imagine, because it's actually the will to live. It's actually the hope for you to see a brighter future. And if you do not learn at all in your life, you're basically dead. You'd be better off not living if you're not learning at all. Every time I go home, in my apartment, there's always these guards that's sitting in front of the front table. And every time I see them, they're sitting there staring into the void, staring into the darkness, doing nothing at all. They look blank and dead and tired. And it's because of their job. It's like they're not learning anything in their job. All they're doing is doing like slave work. They're doing useless, unproductive shit, opening the door for people occasionally every hour. And I'm not disrespecting them. I'm not saying their job is useless. I'm just saying, if you're in this state, if you're not learning at all, if you're not seeing a hope to a brighter future, a future that actually means something to you, then is it a surprise if they look so dead inside? Is it a surprise if you ask them, they will tell you that they have no more will to live? Now compare that to me when I was doing my part-time job as a front desk assistant, and in my free time, when there's no patients around, when there's nothing for me to do, I would sit on the laptop and I would open up psychiatry notes. Now, whatever you're learning about is not important, but I'm learning about this because this is something I'm passionate about. And passion can be a topic for a different day, but just that feeling of, even though I haven't done anything, that feeling of learning, this gives me this sense of purpose, gives me the sense of like, I'm on this journey, I'm on this road towards a better future, a better path. And that's just so motivating, that's just so hopeful. And if you're not learning at all in your life right now, that's something you need to get in. I may be on the same like real world situation. I may be earning about the same amount of money as that guard. But do you think I feel more like that successful doctor in the future? Or do you think I feel more like a prisoner like that guard is feeling right now? So that's the first 50%, learning. The second 50% is on action. So this is quite simple. Action is just the things that you put out into this world, the effort, the work. And without action, do you think you can apply what you've learned? And if you cannot apply what you learn, will you even be motivated? Will you even feel like learning is useful at all? Because if you do not apply it, what's the point? So this 50% of action is like to complement the learning. It's to make the learning feel meaningful. And this is obvious, but the action gives you actual progress in life. So basically, when you go to the gym every single day, that is action, that's good shit. But you're learning at the same time, then you will boost the amount of improvement from that same amount of actions. So the 50% of learning makes your action better, and the action makes the learning useful. It actually applies it, so they both complement each other perfectly. So what was the point of the story I told you at the start? I'm going there quite regularly, like every weekend I'm playing in public. Part of it is the passion. I like to do it, I enjoy it, but also I know that I'm putting in action, I'm putting in training and putting in practice. Even the social aspect of it, being able to be comfortable in a social situation where there are a lot of people watching you in their eyes. And so that's the action part. I'm actually growing. But these small experiences, like the experience that I told you at the start, where there's someone so much more better than me from learning from them is actually a good growing experience as well, because I get to see more about the world. I get to set my bar higher. I get to strive for something bigger. And it's not just piano or gym or study or whatever. It's every single thing you do in your life. Every single thing you apply this formula of self-improvement. That's where you get the most growth. That's where you get the most motivation and the good feelings, that the feeling of satisfaction in your life. So if you have any personal questions or like the small little details to tweak, if you have any like problems in your life that you don't understand how you can take action on it or how you can learn from it, I can try to give you answers, I can guide you, I can help you work it out. And if you're interested in that, please click the link in the comment below. And to you, joining us on the journey of self-improvement, our future is bright.